And when I do? Well, he smirked. Let's just say that'll be our wedding day. Fluttershy shuddered. Well, what's the question? I'll tell you later. Right now you look hungry. As if on cue, her stomach growled. I did skip breakfast. Say no more. An oddly shaped table appeared between them, and they were seated on either end. Discord summoned a candelabrum as a last-minute touch. What will it be, my dear? Chicken a la kin, lobster? As he listed each dish, it appeared before her. Fluttershy uttered. I'm a vegetarian. All right, my bad. Hay, oats, baked Alaska? Baked what? You mean baked Alaska as in Alaska, the country being baked? Just a salad would be nice. Sure enough, a bowl of lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and carrots. Oh, sorry. Sure enough, a bowl of lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and carrots materialized before her. Discord then summoned a bowl of what appeared to be. Is that paper? Is it? He said, taking a bite of it. Crunchy. Want some? She raised an eyebrow. I'll pass. Well, he is part goat after all. Fluttershy glanced down at the dish in front of her, shaking as she lifted a fork. Discord was confused at her hesitation. It's not poison, if that's what you're thinking. She smiled nervously and took a bite of the salad. Delicious, she gulped. Perhaps you would like some dressing? Thousand Island or Ranch? Ranch? A bottle appeared in the air and squirted the substance into a bowl. Thanks, Fluttershy uttered once the bottle had vanished. Anything for my lovely fiancé, he stared at her as she shivered in the seat. You find me terrifying, don't you? She looked down at her hooves. Well... He shrugged, perfectly understand. Yeah. He shrugged. Perfectly understandable. After all, my appearance is quite unique. He grinned slyly at her. Yours, on the other hand. She nearly choked on a fork as he appeared beside her. I will tell you a secret. I always thought that of the six, you were the most ravishing. Scratch that. Of all the ponies in Equestria, you were the most ravishing. Seriously, guys, Fluttershy's not that cute. Well, okay, if I say that, a lot of Fluttershy fans are probably going to kill me for not thinking that same idea. But she's not, I mean, okay, she is cute. But trust me when I say it, she's not that beautiful looking. There's just something about it. Then again, Discord's one of those that's looking for personality, not the looks. So you could say when he's saying ravishing, he means a good personality. He put his paw to her face. She backed away, causing. He put his paw to her face. She backed away, causing her to fall out of her chair. He caught her with his tail before she could hit the ground, and lifted her to meet his eyes. What? Ravishing not a good enough word? How about stunning, beautiful, gorgeous? Stop! She squeaked. Stop what? He asked as he teasingly stroked her mane. Fluttershy wiggled out of his hold. Look, I appreciate the compliment, but... What? Discord said, running his calendar under her chin. Not used to some pony calling you beautiful? Not directly. He chuckled. Well, you should get used to it, because I'm going to keep calling you that. She forced a smile as she returned to her seat. She tried to finish her salad, but it was difficult with him standing so close. You know, I was honestly hoping you would be the one to accept my proposal. It was certainly bold of you to do so. She tensed as he placed his hands upon her hands on her shoulder. Don't worry, my dear. I shall make you happy. Don't think of this place as a prison. Think of it as a kingdom where you are queen. He made a gold crown appear on her head. Fluttershy dropped her fork. Imagine our own little chaos corner of the world. Nobody to tell us what to do. You can have whatever you want, be whatever you want, and do whatever you want, and I'll be by your side. He jumped back as she tossed the crown off her head. You know what? She said quickly. I'm really tired. Discord scoffed. Don't be ridiculous, it's hardly even noon yet. Oh, but I didn't get much sleep last night, she faked a yawn. Oh yes, I'm so very tired. I should really get to bed. Oh, very well, but first my question. Fluttershy shrunk. Yes? He kept touching his paw. Do you love me? Her eyes widened. What? I asked, do you love me? She was silent for a long while, about ready to faint again. Would he get mad if she gave her honest answer? But if she said yes, then they would be married immediately. No. Discord shrugged. Fair enough. Though here's a heads up, my dear. I'm going to keep asking you until you say yes. Well, why do you want to? You said you wanted to fall in love before you got married, so he gave her a wink. Now, let's get you to bed, shall we? He picked her up bridal style and carried her to a door that was thankfully right side up. He opened it to reveal a room with wavy green walls. I know how you ponies are about gravity, Discord said, though it is quite boring. He opened a white, oddly shaped wardrobe. Here are some clothes for you in case you're in a fancy mood. If you don't like them, I can make a few alterations. He carefully set her down on a canopy bed and gestured towards the chandelier hanging above. Watch this. He clapped his hands and the candles went out. Another clap illuminated them again. Nita? Oh, he pointed to a record player. In case it gets too quiet for you. He moved the rod and the record played Fluttershy's favourite lullaby. How did he know? Oh, and if you're hungry, and if you get hungry in the middle of the night, he showed her a microwave sitting on a counter in the corner. Simply push one of those buttons. Hay, oats, honey, melon, pineapple, whatever you like. Oh, he flew over to the windows, and I made sure you got a great view. He flung open the green curtains, revealing the foggy, dreary forest outside. Well, maybe not a great view, but hey, any view's better than no view. He waited excitedly for a reaction. Fluttershy wouldn't it be dumbstruck, not struck dumb? Oh well, I'm going to say dumbstruck, no offense. You know, that's how it works, right? That's how it works. Maybe in America it's struck dumb? I don't know. Fluttershy was struck dumb as she glanced around the room. He had really put a lot of effort into this, and he seemed so eager to please her. She was starting to think Sakura was right, but it was all so much to take in. Discord frowned at her silence. Is it not to your liking? No, she stammered. It's fine. Was the microwave too much? Would you prefer pink instead of green? The bed not comfy enough? It's fine, she snapped. Really, it's fine. Lovely even. It's nice. Discord accepted her answer and drifted to the door. Now, if there's anything else you need, just holler. Sleep tight. Once he had closed the door, Fluttershy waited until she was sure he was gone. Then she buried her face in her lace pillow and let loose all the tears she'd been holding back. Now, I know this is probably not a good thing because, you know, Fluttershy basically, like, got kidnapped away from her friends, blah, 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 blah. But come on! I would enjoy this! Like, seriously, this is something I would enjoy. But yet again, I'm not a part of this story. Damn me not being canon to this world of Equestria. Damn you, Equestria, not having no technology. Well. Okay. Right. Oh, Discord, you sly devil, the Draconicus mused as he married himself in the mirror. Sly, his reflection scoffed. You're acting like a big softy, kissing up to that wimpy Pegasus. Don't you understand? This is better than we could have hoped for. Listen, the ponies can't turn us to stone without the elements of kindness, right? Right, but what does that matter? They already promised not to use the elements against us. Only because they don't have a choice. But if any of our deals were to be broken, then we could be free to do whatever we want. Now where does the Pegasus fall into this? He cackled. I'll bet you, by the end of the month, that Pegasus will be so hopelessly in love with me, she'll do just about anything for me. She won't be able to use her element against me, which means there will be nothing stopping me from taking over Equestria. And just to think, I'll even gain a queen in the process. His reflection burst into laughter. Really? That's your plan? Do you honestly think that little pony will fall in love with you? Disco put his hands on his hips. And why not? Well, have you looked at yourself lately? Hey, I have my charms. Are you talking about the magic kind of charms or the wooing kind of charms? Because the latter is just hopeless. He grabbed the mirror. How would you like to be smashed to a million pieces? Hey, 7 years of bad luck. Don't talk to me about bad luck. I invented bad luck. He lifted the glass, ready to destroy it. Then he paused and slapped himself in the face. What am I doing? He set the mirror down and stared at his reflection, which had turned to normal. He studied his distorted face and thought of Flutshire's beauty. How could he win her heart? She had already agreed to marry him, but not because she wanted to. She only wanted to save her friends. Why would she ever want him? He shook these thoughts out of his head. Oh, what does it matter? There are other ways to impress a lady. He studied his reflection again. Though, maybe I should trim my beard. Yeah, talking to yourself is kind of weird.